Yes, so your cooperation, it means large, okay?
When tense confrontations lead police to overstep their authority and use unnecessary force.
Good. Henry 613P, shots fired to the air.
But the thing is, do you have somebody that can come get you?
Today, let's explore how arrests can turn into a stage for exposing crimes. On his way to the most important moment of his daughter's life, a father was suddenly stopped by police, and everything took an unexpected turn.
Yes, so your cooperation, it means large, okay?
So I'm missing my daughter's graduation.
Okay, we'll try to make this fast, okay?
Oh, I'll pass your drug test.
On May 31st, 2024, a man had just finished his shift and was on his way to attend his daughter's high school graduation. But a sudden police stop based on a vague excuse changed everything. One unexpected decision and the night took a turn no one saw coming.
Oh, how are you?
I'm good, how are you?
Figured I'd come in this way because I didn't want to be on the road.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I'm just gonna go talk to my partner up here. You good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Everything? Okay,
Yeah,
you just hang tight, okay?
Seems,
Can I just see his DL? Yeah, he's very... Yeah. Yep. But yeah, totally up to you.
yeah, it's fine with me. I get off in a couple hours or an hour and a half.
Yeah, do you just want to hang tight just behind him?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so I don't know if did you have your proof of insurance?
Yep, would you like to see it too?
Yes, please. Yeah, so...
Is it okay to open it up?
Absolutely. You don't have any knives, weapons,
No.
guns, or anything in there?
No, absolutely not.
Yes, that's just fine. Where are you coming from?
Alexandria, just got off work on my way to my daughter's graduation.
Alexandria.
Yeah.
High school graduation?
Yep.
And you own the car?
Yep, I sure do.
What were you doing in Alec?
I work there for Mark Lee.
For what?
Mark Lee Asphalt. I drive a
Oh.
semi dump truck.
Okay.
It must be a prank or something. I don't know.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, I haven't been all over the road and had no issues. So
Okay.
I take Adderall.
When's the last time we took Adderall?
6 o'clock this morning.
How many milligrams is that?
30.
30? Okay. Once a day?
Once
a
a day.
morning? 6? How about anything else?
No.
Any illegal controlled substance uses
No.
that we use? How about alcohol?
No.
Okay. So I'm a drug recognition evaluator, and there's a couple concerning things.
Okay.
I'm going to run you through a few tests.
Okay.
Your eyes are glossy, watery. If your driving conduct's being called in, I'm going to run you through some tests and make sure you're good to go.
Okay.
An officer pulled him over, claiming there had been a report that his vehicle was weaving, even though there was no evidence of such behavior. The man was then asked to perform a field sobriety test, and the results were not what the officers expected.
Okay, you can begin. Spray, paroxysm.
Finished.
How'd you get there?
What do you mean?
How'd you get to 30? Did you count? Did you just guess? Did you? I just asked.
Yeah.
Count it in your head?
Counted in my head. Was I close?
You're close.
Okay.
You'd be surprised at the answers I get. See my finger?
Yeah.
There you go. Okay, one more time.
1,000.
Little higher, so it'll be about 6 inches off the ground, pointing that toe straight.
1,000.
There you go.
1,000. 2 1,000.
Looking at that
3
toe.
1,000. 4 1,000. 5 1,000. 6 1,000. 7 1,000. 8 1,000. 9 1. Sorry.
Okay. Nope, you're okay. No need to apologize. Okay, I'm gonna take a pulse again. You can have a seat again.
The test included walking in a straight line, balancing an eye exam, and counting 30S in his head. He passed the sobriety test, but things were only just beginning.
Did we have a DWI in the past before?
Yes.
What was that one for? Drugs or alcohol?
Drugs.
What was that? Okay. Was that your drug of choice? Wasn't your drug of choice? How did we end up using it then?
I ended up drinking some water that had it in it.
Oh. When's the last time we used meth?
July 7th, 2020.
2020. How often did we use it in the past? Pretty often.
Oh, when I lose my insurance for my Adderall.
Oh, gotcha. Blow, 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 blow. Zeros. You were telling the truth. You'd be surprised, and all of a sudden it's like, oh, okay. Wasn't very honest. How long ago?
Oh, this was years ago. I'm going on.
Are you on probation or anything?
No.
When's the last time we used meth?
July 7th, 2020.
Cocaine?
No, I haven't used that since I was in high school.
How do we take our Adderall? No weapons that are in there, just since we're going back to our car?
I gotta grab my backpack, is that okay?
That's absolutely fine. Yep. Just, I'm gonna ask you again, no drugs or
Absolutely
anything in there?
I get drug tests. I got Class A. I drive commercial vehicles, so
How often?
once a day.
Once a day. How many do you get prescribed? 30? What day is it today?
The 31st.
So how come we have a tab and a half tonight?
Not tonight. No, I haven't had one since this morning.
Okay. So,
I gotta work again tomorrow morning. I only take them in the morning, so
oh, okay.
with my metformin.
What's the metformin?
Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you, I'm on metformin too.
What's that one for?
Diabetes.
Oh, okay.
Even though he blew a 0 on the breathalyzer, the officer insisted he was showing signs of being overstimulated. That's when the officer began his performance, costing the man the chance to attend his daughter's graduation.
So you're showing a lot of signs of stimulant use beyond a prescribed dosage. So I don't know if you took it at 6 a.m., right? So when's the last time we actually took an Adderall pill?
6 o'clock this morning.
Okay, so what else would we have that's making you stim?
Nothing. I don't have no caffeine, no pop. I drink bottles of water. Last time I had encounters with the cops, they were at the wrong room. They tased me 6 cops tased me 12 times in 6 minutes.
You don't fight with cops, do you?
Nope.
Just that once?
I didn't fight with them that time either.
Well, if you got tased 12 times, that wasn't very cooperative.
No, I was face down and got tased 12 times and put in a coma. So,
How long ago was that?
A few years ago. So I get nervous around cops a little bit, you know.
And I can
from
get that, but
No,
have I
was the
ever-
wrong person, wrong room, wrong everything.
But I've never given you a reason to be nervous, right?
Well, you're telling me I'm overstimulated and I just passed your
Yeah.
sobriety test. And
You're making, just now you're getting agitated.
am I getting arrested for DWI? Are we going in? Or what
Are you
we
going to
doing
be
here?
cooperative?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, you are under arrest. Yes, so your cooperation, it means large, okay? I am going to stack it so it's a little bit more comfortable.
So I'm missing my daughter's graduation.
Okay, we'll try to make this fast, okay?
What do we do? Go take a drug test?
Yes, sir.
Oh, thank God. I didn't make it by 7.
Okay, but the thing is,
Yes.
do you have somebody that can come get you? Because if I'm arresting you for a DWI,
Oh, I'll pass your drug test.
no, sir. So what's going to happen, and I'll explain it to you, is we have to go in for a BCA drug test, which I don't get the results for today.
Tonight?
Can you just listen for 1
Yes.
second? Are you going to be cooperative the entire time?
Yes, can I grab my wallet? Can you give me my
I'll
wallet, please?
grab all your wallet and stuff.
I can't call my daughter, tell her I'm not going to make a graduation.
Even though no illegal substances were found and he provided a valid prescription, the police still claimed he was misusing it and exhibiting unusual behavior.
Am I going to be in jail overnight?
We'll see. Typically, yes, you would be, but we're going to see
I
how
have no drugs.
cooperative you are.
I'm going to pass every drug test you got. I have 0 drugs in me.
Okay, go ahead.
No pot,
Have a seat.
no coke, no meth, no nothing. Just my Adderall.
Okay, have a seat.
I don't, ouch.
Yeah, try to relax. I'm gonna turn some air on for you, okay? Okay, this is a signed search warrant saying that failure to provide a test is an additional charge. Okay, come on out. You can leave this in here if you want, or you can take it with, I don't care. Either way, we're coming back. Thank you.
You know how I'm checking my blood sugar too?
Yeah, if you want them to, they can probably come have a seat.
In Minnesota, unlawful arrest is punishable under statute 609.25 if the victim is released safely. Penalties can reach up to 20 years in prison or a $35,000 0 cents fine if injury occurs or a child is involved. The sentence can increase to 40 years and $50,000 0 cents.
It's just like alcohol without the alcohol content.
Because that
That's
could
what we're
affect blood
testing for?
results.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
So if he was to come in for like alcohol, it could affect. It typically won't because it dries so fast, but they just don't
No.
ever mess around with it
Oh, yep. That's why I do the two gloves.
because it gets sticky.
Super sticky.
Okay. And this will be a bit of a poke. He's got good vein.
Yeah, yeah. We'll have to check with Candace on the minimum fill because I don't.
It's usually like halfway. So then we have to put these stickers on. So she has to initial those bottom lines saying that she took the blood from him.
Yep.
I put them on the tubes. We put the tubes in here, seal this, then we seal the box so it's double
Oh.
sealed.
But there was no packaging to say
Nope.
the minimum.
Yep, thank you.
Even though no illegal substances were found and he provided a valid prescription, the police claimed he had used the medication improperly and exhibited strange behavior. He was arrested on suspicion of DUI despite not having a blood test result. The most heartbreaking part, he missed his daughter's graduation, a once-in-a-lifetime moment he can never get back. Up next, the citizens schooling rookie officers on the law right at his front door.
The other day, it ain't gonna happen. I'll talk to you outside. That's what y'all do, man. Y'all stand your grounds. Don't let these police officers put fear in your heart, man. I don't need your foot in my door, hold my door back. I don't need you violating none of this.
The story began with a supposed child welfare check, but quickly escalated into a tense standoff between a law-savvy citizen and officials who overstepped their legal boundaries.
Who's your child?
Okay, we got, what's your name?
Slaughter.
What's-
SLAUGHT.
What's your badge number?
61.
Okay, what's your name, sir?
You don't have anything to do with this case.
Huh?
You don't have anything to do with this case.
Oh, I got a lot to do with it. That's my child and my granddaughter. So you in the wrong, you way out of pocket. Don't tell me that's my child and my granddaughter. Go upstairs. Okay, no, where's Jalen?
I'm everything.
And you're gonna do it on the other side of that door.
Can I explain to you on?
No, I already know why you're here. If you're here with a CPS worker, I already know I got a slight idea why you may be here. But it ain't gonna go, but not today.
Why?
Yeah, you don't need, you wanna talk to me, we're going on the other side of that door. Other than that, you hold no authority in here. Is anybody here committed any kind of criminal acts?
No.
You need to exit my door. I'm telling you, dude, exit my house, or I promise you, I'm gonna put a lawsuit on you that you're not gonna be able to handle. I'm coming for your pension. I'm coming for everything. You keep believing that. I didn't live to be 49 years old to be dumb, Slim.
I didn't either.
Okay. Yeah, and that's why I'm telling you, you're not gonna talk to no one in here, nobody. I'm not answering nothing, none of that. Okay? None of that. So they gonna go down. So if you wanna sit and keep violating my rights being in my house,
I was invited here by someone.
and I'm telling you to get your ass out because this is my house.
Did I cuss at you?
I don't care. It's freedom of speech. Sorry if I spit on you. I'm mad. But
What are you mad for?
I'm a taxpayer. I don't give a f. Jesus told you to come here. I'm telling you to get your ass out of here.
They entered the home without a warrant and without the homeowner's explicit consent, a move that ignited the confrontation. Faced with the man's clear understanding of his rights, the officer and CPS worker were forced to back down and follow the law.
What are you going to do?
I'm trying to get your
What are you going to do?
You want to have a conversation?
I don't want to have shit to say to you. I don't give a f. Come back with Jesus, nigga, but you gonna get out my house.
So-
get out my house. Go get your car. You here, you don't even have a court order? You in my house, you don't even have a court order? No, he said, no, that's not what he just said, and I'm video recording everything.
And if he comes back with a court order, we can't.
Well, that's what he better go get.
Okay.
That's what he better go get.
The order now, just listen.
I don't give a f. I'm not listening.
This is why.
I'm not listening because, see, you a threat. You a threat. You a threat because there are more officers in this world killing innocent people. More officers. The same motherfuckers that's supposed to sworn in to protect us.
Don't even listen.
I don't want to listen. I don't give a f. what you got to say.
That's
You can call it what you want.
100% of the problem.
If you understand the problem, understand the equal sign. The equal sign means I don't give a got to say, get out my house. You want me to calm down? You want me to talk to you? Step on my door, I'll come out there and talk to you. Other than that, it ain't gonna happen. Get the out.
I'll talk to you outside.
That's what y'all do, man. Y'all stand your grounds. Don't let these police officers put fear in your heart, man. I don't need your foot in my door, hold my door back. I don't need you violating none of this. You're still on my property. I need you off of my property. You outside, but you're still on my property. Get off of my property. I'll come out there with you. I ain't gonna shut the door on you. I'm gonna be a man. Oh, I'm a man in my shit. You trust me? I'm not scared of neither one of you motherfuckers.
The situation grew heated as both sides raised their voices, with the father using strong language to defend his family. Sometimes that's exactly what it takes to reclaim your rights.
Yes, my daughter let you in, and I'm almost certain they didn't say come in. Because I'm gonna ask them.
I asked her what her name was.
Okay, no. Tell the truth.
I am.
Because the truth will set your ass free.
I am.
That's what God says, right?
I am.
Okay. The truth is that you knocked on the door, she answered it, and you walked in my house. Listen,
I understand that.
I am almost 50 years old.
I got that.
Understand this very clearly. You can believe what you want to believe. I've been studying law a long time. I know my rights. I know my rights. So when you jump out there, make sure you jump correctly, because I will have you in court with a vicious ass lawsuit. I promise you, starting first thing Monday morning. The child is here.
Okay, and
the child is very safe.
And that's what we're talking
well
about.
taken care of. Okay, no, because I was pissed. Understand that. Understand that. When you piss, you're not trying to hear blah blah this and all that. When you come in my house, be invited. You got invited. I'm gonna give you that. You got invited in the house, and this is my shit.
I got
So when I tell you to leave,
I got that.
you you about face and you walk out that door because you have no authority over me.
After the intense clash, one of the officers eventually apologized and explained that they were simply there to ensure the child's safety, following standard procedures.
You come on, you're an officer, you come with him, sir. You come in because I know it's your job. I know when y'all go out, you're supposed to have another cop. Come on in my house.
He doesn't want us to right now. We can't. Just listen.
Okay.
Just listen to me. All right. If you want to go do whatever you have to do, let me know. And then I'm gonna talk to him for a few minutes. Okay. You can keep recording if you want. I don't care. All right. Listen.
I want you to know that you're an asshole.
Just
you. Yeah.
Right,
I'm talking to you,
listen.
Billy Jean.
Listen. You can keep.
You heard what I said. What the gonna do about it?
Relax.
What the gonna do about it? You better take your Jerry Springer looking ass on up the streets.
According to the Fourth Amendment, CMX police officers are not allowed to enter a private home without a warrant, the homeowner's clear consent, or the presence of exigent circumstances. Unauthorized entry may be considered a violation of privacy and trespassing in a just society. Authority must have limits. When citizens lose precious moments or their privacy to unlawful actions, it's a warning that knowing your rights isn't just power, it's protection. A disturbing incident unfolded at the Washington Park Police Department in Illinois, where Yancey Carden, a 35-year-old from Sykeston, was caught in a confrontation over a $200 0-cent bar bill. The excessive force and questionable actions by the police leave us wondering, how far will law enforcement push before accountability takes hold?
Hey! I need to go to a hospital. I need medical attention. We're finna get sued. Watch this.
I'm not sitting here all night. My children are with my mom.
Yeah, watch this. Wait till my dad gets back from Guam tomorrow. Watch this.
Yeah, he's not going to be back until Saturday night.
Watch this. Finna get paid.
All these helps.
Yeah. I'm showing them. You see my face? You see this gas? See that gas? Yeah, we're getting sued. This ain't Illinois. I need my.
You do that again, and I'm going to have to taser you, and I'm going to strap you down. Do it again. Do it again, and you're going to get tasered.
You don't mind you explain.
I just want to call my mom.
Do it
Like
again.
you ask Rice is citizen, I'm getting paid. You ask Rice is
Go ahead.
citizen.
Do it again. I dare you. I dare you. Do it again. I dare you. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Do it again.
Cardin, bleeding and intoxicated, was handcuffed to a chain at the Washington Park Police Department. Despite pleading for medical attention, his cries were callously ignored. The video footage later revealed his distress, highlighting a disturbing lack of compassion from the officers. Why was he left to suffer like this?
I'm finna shoot.
Go ahead. Start saying.
You have no idea.
You hit that wall again, and that's what's
You
going to happen.
have no
You have to
idea.
retain him. You can't take
You
him.
have no idea. You're finna get sued, bitch.
What? Yeah.
Hey, you're finna get sued. Watch this. I'm finna sue the out of y'all. Y'all have no idea. $1,300 a week.
Stop!
Come out here and tase me, bitch.
He can't tase you unless you're threatening him. He has to retain you.
Hey, come here. You're real tough with cuffs and a taser and a pistol, right?
Stop. Stop.
You're real tough, huh?
Stop! Do not tase him.
Do it
I'm
again.
watching.
Do it again. I
I'm
want you to
watching.
do it again. Come
You
on,
can't
Tuff. I'm
tase
right
him. You
here.
have to retain
I'm right here
him.
right now. Do it again. I'm
Listen
standing
to
right
me.
here in front of you. Do it
Listen
again.
to me.
You're not going anywhere. You can talk your all day long.
I'm
You
gonna
can
talk my
you can do whatever you got to do. You can
finna
keep
lose
10
your
more.
job.
Good. I'll lose my job.
You're going to.
Guess what?
Cardin, verbally abusive and restrained, provoked at Officer Boyd, who responded by deploying a taser despite being handcuffed and no longer posing a threat. Cardin Arden was shocked and cold and collapsed. Boyd's actions flagrantly violated reasonable force protocols, yet no disciplinary action followed. How could such misconduct go unpunished?
That's great. That's great.
You're like the police in Ferguson, Missouri.
And you're like the guys in Ferguson, Missouri.
Huh?
You heard what I said. I'm not stuttering.
Huh, bitch?
I'm not stuttering.
Do not tase my husband. Stop it! You
Come on.
I
Go
hate
ahead.
you.
Go right on ahead.
Let go.
You know what? Go right on ahead. Go right on ahead. You will stop.
Don't tase him anymore.
You stop what you're doing, right?
Let go of
You
it.
stop what you're doing.
Let go of
You
it.
do it again, and you're gonna go.
I got you.
I hate you. You will go to hell for this. You will go to hell for this.
Go
You
open
will
that
go
back
to
door.
hell.
Stop it.
Go open the back door.
You will go to hell for this, Boyd. Boyd.
Go open the door.
Stop.
Let go of it. Are you still holding on to
You
it?
know what?
This is not right.
What's not right?
This
the way
is
you're-
not right.
Stop.
He's not doing anything but fucking yelling. He's not doing anything. Don't do anything for him. I swear to God, you will go to hell. You will rot in hell.
Get him right.
Are they in
You will
route?
rot
Kelly,
in
you're
hell.
right, Kelly.
Yeah, this is right now.
Kelly.
Eternity.
Kelly.
Eternity. You will rot in hell.
Kelly.
Yes, you will
Kelly.
rot in hell for eternity.
Kelly.
Eternity. This is good right now. Because we wanted to go out one night and have fun.
Former Sergeant Kevin McAfee immediately expressed concern over Boyd's use of excessive force, yet Boyd faced no consequences. Despite clear evidence, the Washington Park Police Department chose inaction. Boyd's resignation without further investigation reflects a failure to hold officers accountable, undermine trust in the system's integrity.
I'm not going to drive drunk.
And what are you going to do? What's the plan?
I can't call him. But two, you gave me a attitude.
Yeah, I did.
So therefore, I'm going to give you a
That's
attitude.
fine. But
I don't give a
Yeah,
you.
but
You
you
serve
can't-
me. I pay your
oh, I've got go. Henry 613P, shots fired to the air.
On the evening of August 28th, an employee at the Valero gas station called 911 to report a man who had passed out in his car. The man, identified as Keyshawn Thomas, 27, was intoxicated and had been parked at the station for several hours. The gas station employee hoped the police would provide assistance, but the events that followed led to a tragic outcome.
gave me attitude.
No, you're giving us attitude. So what's going on? He's super 39 because he's drunk.
Okay. Yeah, but this dude's gonna hit me with the attitude and ask me why I have an attitude.
Man, there's a gas pump right there. Can you sit on the curb over here and stuff? Because I just don't want the place to go up in flames. Okay. Okay.
But so this dude gave me an attitude.
Just get him out the car, make him call a friend to pick up his car. Immediately he starts with the attitude. So I give him.
And at around 11:30 p.m., Albuquerque police arrived at the scene. They asked Thomas to step out of the car to assess the situation. During a conversation lasting about 10 minutes, the officers determined he was too intoxicated to drive and encouraged him to call a friend or family member to help retrieve his vehicle.
You can say what you want. It's on camera. We agree. So
I don't give a fuck. So, sir, is there someone that can come pick your car up for you?
Yeah, 121 coordination.
Huh?
Did you call them?
I can.
Where's your phone?
I'm not gonna call him.
I'm sorry. Media
so you're gonna drive drunk?
I'm not gonna drive drunk.
And what are you gonna do? What's the plan?
Actually, you gave me a attitude.
Yeah, I did.
So therefore, I'm gonna give you a attitude.
That's fine. But
I don't give a you serve me. I pay your I pay
sir,
taxes.
I have a question for you. What are you going to do tonight? Because you can't stay here. That's trespassing, right?
I mean,
yeah, it is. That's why they called us.
Yeah, the business is the one that called us, man. So, like, what are you going to do for tonight? You got somewhere you can go and someone come get you?
Yeah, I live right down the street.
Okay. Gotcha.
I'm not going to get pressed. I'm not going to be treated like shit. You treated me like shit.
If that's your definition, man, I don't know what, I don't know.
So what's your plan now?
So I'm going to get a I'll turn the car off.
Yeah. What about your car, though? Is someone going to pick it up for you? Because they can call the tow truck and call tow.
No one ain't going to tow that shit.
The initial exchange between Thomas and the police was tense, with mutual verbal hostility. Thomas eventually sat on the curb several meters away from the car and assured the officers he would call someone to assist with moving the vehicle. However, the police continued to threaten to tow the car without providing a clear justification.
Well, the gas station can tow it.
Yeah, that's why
no one ain't going to tow it. No, that's a fact.
So that's why we're concerned that your car is...
Okay, so my use side number or anything?
No, I'm just supposed to put it right.
Man, so here's the deal, okay? We got to find somebody to come get you, or you got to walk away?
I'm going to call somebody.
Okay, where's your phone at?
Yeah, I do have my phone.
Okay, can you call somebody?
Can I walk to my car?
Yeah.
Is that okay?
Sure, seems fine to me. Go for it.
Yeah, I have weapons, right?
There is a weapon in my trunk.
No. Grab your phone and come back out.
Yes, sir. 156, getting on to anybody.
Good.
Henry 613P, shots fired to the air.
For the kids, Star 4355, we got one down.
As Thomas searched inside the car's console, one officer shouted, "Gun, gun, gun," escalating the situation. 3 officers fired a total of 16 shots, killing Thomas instantly while he was in the driver's seat with the car door ajar, leaving him no time to react.
I check yourself right now. You guys so cool? Yeah. All right. You okay? Yeah, I'm good, bro.
Henry 613PD, all 34s and 10-4. Sergeant, we're going to be right in front of the Bolero. Just cover me. Step that way. I'm going to try to step that way. I'm going to try to get the gun.
God damn it.
Just go sit down, guys, okay?
Yeah,
sit down.
it's 43 round.
Don't worry.
Why the
Okay. It's okay, Flores.
Yeah, I'm good.
At the scene, police discovered a loaded handgun near the driver's seat. However, an inspection revealed that the gun had only 1 bullet in the chamber and no magazine. Additionally, Thomas's car engine was off when the first officer arrived, eliminating the possibility of a DUI charge.
I'm in route.
Yeah, I know.
Do me a favor. Let's start getting the scene set up. Block that intersection with your unit. Catch him where it comes in from Golden Corral. Block that section off.
Damn,
If the scene secure was better 64.
The scene is going to be secure for now.
10-4.
Yeah, I'm good, dude. He's fucking. Oh, why did he do that? It's alright, man. It's alright. It happens sometimes.
On examining the actions of the officers involved, it appears they may have violated several key legal provisions governing police conduct, specifically under 42 U.C. 1983, a federal statute that prohibits law enforcement officers from depriving individuals of their constitutional rights under the color of law. The officer's excessive use of force could constitute a violation of the Fourth Amendment, which protects against unreasonable searches and seizures. New Mexico law further codifies restrictions on police use of force under the 1978 321, which defines unjustified homicide resulting from excessive or reckless actions if deemed intentional. Such conduct may result in penalties ranging from civil liability to criminal charges, including second-degree murder or manslaughter, which carries sentences of up to 15 years in prison. In the 1978, 311,815. Additionally, departmental policies, often enshrined in municipal codes, typically require officers to prioritize de-escalation in non-violent encounters. Failure to comply may result in administrative penalties, including suspension or termination. These legal frameworks are designed to ensure accountability and protect civilians from the abuses of power.
You doing okay? Sit down if you need to, man, okay? I promise it's all okay.
10-15, call 56.
The incident has sparked public outrage, with many criticizing the police for failing to de-escalate the situation and instead escalating it further. The officers' actions have been described as unprofessional and a violation of the principles governing the use of force. The case is under investigation, and the demand for justice for Keshawn Thomas continues to grow. Next is an incident in Arkansas where the police believed they could find an auditor simply for filming in a public space.
You know, I'm a citizen, this is public property, and cars drive out. Is it really controlled access anymore? Is it really safe?
We got that access.
Thank you.
We kind of got on like a thing, and I was
That's
like, is this
cool.
guy going to be a jerk? Is he going to be cool? You've been really cool, so I appreciate it.
On April 15th in Springdale, Arkansas, a man was filming the area outside the police headquarters to exercise his right to record in public spaces. He moved within an area without any prohibitory signs and even repositioned a fallen sign to ensure accurate information for passersby.
You need to fix this cone. There, now it's proper. I assume that that line is somewhere over there. How you doing?
Springdale Police Department. Can I help you?
You care if I get this shot real fast?
Sure, whatever you need. Kind of cool, right? So I'm Sergeant Frisbee Springdale PD.
Cool.
What's going on, man? Okay.
Yeah.
It's just recording us right here.
Yeah, I need to get some B-roll for the police department.
Police department?
Yeah.
So we hired you?
Huh?
You said for us?
No. From the police
Oh,
department.
from. Okay,
Yeah.
I was like, for. I was like,
No.
we hire you? I was like, we
No.
do like an ad to get people to join or whatever?
Did you get a call or something?
No, I saw you out here, so I'm walking.
Oh.
So what's your name, sir?
I'm not gonna give it.
Okay.
Yes,
Nice
sir.
fun day.
No nefarious intent, just out here recording.
No nefarious intent.
When Sergeant Frisbee, a police officer, noticed the man filming, he approached and demanded an explanation for the recording. Despite the man refusing to provide his identity, the officer continued to question him without providing any clear legal grounds to prevent his actions.
This area right here is a private drive and it's restricted access. So let me finish first.
I'll let you finish.
So if you would stand up there at the public, great. I'll take out.
So I've been to Rogers, I've been to Lowell, and I'm testing these things right now. If there's no signage on the frontage of this entrance right here, which I assume I can because there's no markings right here, I can walk all along this. I'm actually being very considerate here. I'm staying on this side of the pin pad, making sure I don't get any kind of information. I don't want any confrontation. I didn't want any...
I'm sorry, sir. I'm a little bit hard of hearing.
Okay, I didn't want any confrontation. I didn't even expect a police response. I was out on the back, and I actually...
Sir, you're going to have to look at me when you talk. I'm sorry. There's people talking here. So, just from I do have a hearing trouble in this area.
And it was falling over. So I walked up to the... Not all the way to the fence, but I walked up a little bit to the fence, and then I saw the sign. It was laying over on the ground. So I went and picked it up, put it back where it was at, and walked around.
Right now that sign blows over about 3 times a day.
Well, I fixed it for you.
I
appreciate that, man.
I wish I could tell you how many times I've set that sign back.
The man asserted that he was standing on public property based on system information and pointed out the absence of any restrictive signs in the area. Nevertheless, the police claimed the location was controlled access, but they could not reference any specific regulation or law.
I'm not trying to go in restricted areas.
So listen, man, I appreciate your attitude. Let me explain to you why we don't have that sign out here at the driveway. It's because this driveway is a shared one. It's both our controlled access here through the gates. So there is public access. You're exactly right. This driveway is public access into that parking lot right there. It would be. Do you know how much these signs cost?
Yeah.
And do you know how long we've been building this building and trying to work everything out and figure out what's going to happen and everything?
Right.
So if I stand right up here where you're standing and I've got a camera and I say, hey, listen, man, I'm just trying to, you know, I'm a citizen, this is public property, and cars drive out.
I follow the law to the T.
Okay.
I don't follow any feelings.
Okay.
All right, so if the law says that I can stand here, then I can. If the law says that I can't stand here, I won't stand here. So I'm going to test the boundaries and stand here.
A couple things real quick. Sergeant Rick Frisbee, Lieutenant Paul Gale. I don't know if we got that out.
You got numbers?
107 and 111. Yeah.
111.
Sorry, I don't know if we got that out because I was
Thank
asking you. We kind of got on like a thing, and I was
That's
like, is this
cool.
guy going to be a jerk? Is he going to be cool? You've been really cool. So I appreciate it.
Sergeant Frisbee stated that he could issue a ticket to the man, even while admitting he was unsure of the legal basis. The man perceived this as a threat rather than a law-based action and emphasized his readiness to face arrest or litigation if necessary.
But I will caution you too, in Arkansas, I knew the laws about harassment law.
Right, so if you're going to tell me I can't do something, say AR 12-5, you can't do this because
what I'm
of
explaining to you is that in Arkansas, you cannot videotape a person right now.
I can. In public, there is no expectation of privacy in public, not in a vehicle, not, you know what plain doctrine
Very much so.
Okay,
yes.
thank you. If I
But
can't,
you're still telling me you can videotape a civilian getting in and out of their personal car?
Absolutely can.
You can videotape our IT department?
Absolutely can. I'm not going to
push
go to
issues,
this
really cool,
I'm not going to go to the city attorney.
I kind of think that that's citable. I really do. I'm not that I could issue a citation on that.
I wouldn't sign it.
What's your name?
That doesn't matter, sir.
Yeah,
You don't
I'm
have
going
to
to give us your name. I remember you said you weren't going to give us your name. In other words, you don't have access to the inside of our building or anything else. Because
do you know what the GIS survey shows? I looked it up before I came out here. So I already know. I've got. Hold on. Everything's.
What's your attorney, sir?
I'm not going to tell you anything. I'm going to tell you anything.
If I knew him.
Yeah.
I'm going to finish up here.
So I'm going to continue recording.
Twice now, so I'm going to finish my piece and we're going to.
Don't interrupt me when I'm talking, and I won't interrupt you. Okay, thank you.
Although the area was described by the police as controlled access, there were no signs or clear boundaries to notify the public. This not only caused confusion among citizens, but also highlighted shortcomings in management processes and interdepartmental coordination.
So I disagree. I don't think you have access to this.
That's feelings.
We're leaving, okay? And you can stay here. We'll deal with it in the future.
Okay, this video is going to get a lot of views. It's going to get a lot more people out here. So we either get the sign done. Even if you get the sign done,
Sir, don't walk up on them.
I'll walk wherever I want. This is public property. You understand that?
From From a legal perspective, this incident raises concerns about potential violations of constitutional and statutory rights, particularly the First Amendment, which protects the right to record public officials in public spaces, as recognized by various federal courts, and the Fourth Amendment, which guards against unreasonable searches and seizures, potentially violated by the officer's demand for the man's identity without clear legal grounds. Additionally, the police's vague reference to controlled access without proper signage or legal documentation may contravene Arkansas Code 549391-203, which requires clear notification, such as signage, to establish restricted access to property. The officer's threat of issuing the ticket without valid legal justification could further be interpreted as a misuse of authority, and under Arkansas Code 5222-107, which addresses abusive public trust with penalties ranging from fines to potential criminal charges. This case highlights the critical importance of law enforcement adhering to clear legal standards and respecting constitutional rights, as failures in these areas can erode public trust and lead to legal consequences for the officers and the department involved. The incident concluded without any arrests or immediate legal action. However, the lack of transparency in the police's handling of the situation left several negative repercussions. The event sparked debates about citizens' rights and further eroded public trust in law enforcement. It also serves as a warning for authorities to reevaluate their procedures and improve transparency in law enforcement practices. Next, we turn to the Arkansas police, this time accused of planting false evidence to incriminate a delivery driver.
Yeah, you used 100 feet. I used the turn signal. Yeah, I did.
100 feet prior to turning into the parking lot.
What's your name?
Driver's license, registration, insurance.
Name and
One
badge
last
number.
time.
Name and badge number.
Driver's license, registration, insurance.
Hey, Fred. I need to
Driver's
get my driver's license out of there.
Driver's license, registration, insurance.
I need to go in here and get my driver's license out of there.
No, you're not going inside.
You see? You have to lock our stuff up in the car, up in the job thing.
Stay away. Do you have any weapons on you?
No, I don't have no weapons.
Turn around for me.
I'm being arrested.
It's also called, it can also be called disorderly conduct, especially when we give you a lawful order to stop.
I'm not obstructing. You arresting me? What do you mean obstructing? You're not being placed on the arrest. You're just being detained right now.
A Papa John's delivery driver in Arkansas, U.S., was stopped by the police while on duty for allegedly failing to signal 100 FT before turning into a parking lot. However, dash cam footage from the driver shows that he properly used his turn signal, raising suspicions that the police's reason for the stop was unfounded.
No, I don't have no weapons. Turn around for me. I'm working right now.
From the outset, the police officers exhibited a rigid, imposing attitude. They repeatedly ordered the driver not to put his hands in his pockets, even though he assured them he was unarmed. Their tone and behavior were criticized as unprofessional, leaving the driver feeling harassed.
Just one time, okay? Stay right there, don't move. You understand what I'm telling you? Yeah, I understand what you're telling me fully, officer.
Got that, I'm gonna film.
Am I being detained? You said I'm being detained, right?
Yes, sir. Whereas we still have to have consent for you to go inside your vehicle and get your insurance or registration.
If I deny.
If you deny it, we'll cite you for not having proof of it.
Hey Fred, take my keys and get my driver's license out my box. Come get my keys out the car and get my driver's license out the box.
It's fine, because you're supposed to have it while you're driving, so we just won't even worry about that.
What's your name, date of birth, man?
Christian Mobley.
So, like I said, the reason I stopped you is because you didn't use the turn signal.
I didn't use the turn signal.
I'm not saying you didn't. You didn't use the turn signal 100 feet prior before making this right turn into this parking lot.
I used the turn signal fully. And you know I did.
Not 100 feet prior. That's what I'm saying.
100 feet prior.
You keep trying to talk over me here. You giving the wrong information. right?
Okay. This,
You have-
this is clearly harassment.
Do you have your registration and proof of
Yeah, I
insurance?
got
with you?
everything you need in
Okay.
the car.
Where is it?
Can I get in the
Yeah,
car?
of course. Go ahead.
Okay.
Registration and insurance, please.
Hey, hold on. Snap. Don't reach back in the car. Matter of fact.
Ain't no weapons in the car.
Let's go back here.
I'm working. Ain't no weapons in the car.
Let's go back here, Mr. Modi.
Harassment.
You get his name, date of birth.
When the driver informed the officers that his documents were inside his vehicle and asked to retrieve them himself, the police refused and insisted on checking them instead, sparking concerns about a violation of privacy. Instead of explaining the reason for the stop or providing their identification, the officers continued issuing commands, escalating the tension and raising suspicions of unjust accusations.
Whereas we still have to have consent for you to go inside your vehicle and get your insurance or registration.
If I deny.
If you deny it, we'll cite you for not having proof of it.
What's your date of birth? March 13th. Hey, how you doing, Officer Eccles? Date of birth? March 13th, 1985. Hey, Fred, take my keys and get my driver's license out my box. Come get my keys out the car and get my driver's license out the box.
I'm about to say.
Be driving without a license. Yeah, come get my keys out the car.
No, stay over there. Do not come get the keys out the box.
If you don't put
Do not approach our traffic stop. Let's get this right. You're not in control. You don't get to tell him what to do. You don't get to tell him when to come on our traffic stop. We tell you, these comments 153.
Yeah, they harassing me, Fred. They harassing me.
Get your hands out your pockets.
Ain't no weapons on me.
Get your hands out your pockets. I just told you get your hands out your pockets.
I'm used to putting my hand in my pocket, man.
I'm telling you not to.
The driver was detained on the spot for allegedly not cooperating, even though he did not display any threatening or resistant behavior. Furthermore, the officers issued multiple citations, including for failing to sign the vehicle registration and not immediately presenting his driver's license, offenses seen as minor and unnecessary for harsh enforcement. In this context,
Hey, Austin, they won't let me get my license out the box. They won't let me. He's my manager. Yeah, they harassing me, Austin. Hey, Austin. What did I just say? Hey, Austin, they harassing me, Austin. I'm being arrested.
It's also called. It can also be called disorderly conduct, especially when we give you a lawful order to stop.
Okay. We have given you several lawful orders. And right now, you're not. It's fine to talk.
It's fine to talk. It's not fine to yell, especially in a public place. Especially after being told several times by a lawful order to stop.
My name Bert, right? I have no idea what to do. Yeah, so you gotta tell them I didn't provide my information.
Sit on the hood. Sit on the hood.
police were criticized for their lack of transparency, failing to clearly explain the reasons for searching the vehicle or detaining the driver. They were accused of abusing their authority and intentionally harassing the driver, issuing citations based on subjective observations without clear evidence.
This all this stuff?
Yeah. Phone number.
What's a good phone number for you, man?
The legal analysis of the incident highlights potential violations of constitutional and state laws by the police officers under the Fourth Amendment of the U.S. Constitution. Citizens are protected from unreasonable searches and seizures, and the officers may have breached this right by failing to provide a valid reason for the stop or search. Arkansas's law, specifically Arkansas's Code 2,751,404, requires reasonable suspicion of a traffic violation or criminal activity for lawful vehicle stops, and the dash cam footage undermines their justification for the stop. Additionally, the refusal to allow the driver to retrieve his documents and insistence on searching the vehicle without explicit consent may contravene Arkansas's Code 1,681,203, which mandates probable cause or a warrant for such actions. Violating these statutes can result in evidence suppression under the exclusionary rule and disciplinary actions under Arkansas's Civil Rights Act 16,123,105, exposing the officers and their department to civil liability and damages while eroding public trust in law enforcement. The driver's dashcam footage captured the entire incident, providing crucial evidence to demonstrate the unreasonable actions of the police. This incident has sparked public outrage and calls for greater transparency and accountability from law enforcement agencies. Cases of police misconduct highlight the importance of citizens knowing their rights, recording evidence, and seeking justice when violated. Transparency and accountability from law enforcement are fundamental to maintaining public trust. On February 23, 2021, an officer responded to a call at the residence of a local couple and their children in Pennsylvania. The events that unfolded were recorded on the officer's body camera.
I called her.
What's going on?
I'm losing my shit over this. She just keeps lying. You can't come in quite yet, sir. I said you can't come in. Mandy, he's Mandy. I know the law. He's elbowing me. Mandy. What just happened? I got him. Dude, what are you doing? What? Outside. I know the law.
Are you kidding me?
Let me stop.
Put your hands. Then stop hurting me. Put your hands behind your back.
All right, I'm cooling down.
Put your hands.
Upon arriving at the scene, the officers quickly took control without properly listening to the man's concerns or allowing him to explain the circumstances. Police forcefully prevent the man from entering the home without clarifying why. Instead of de-escalating the situation, officers become increasingly aggressive, escalating tensions unnecessarily.
Nothing! It's just we were having a little dispute.
Okay.
And he just needed to calm down due to no reason. Because, well, I guess he has medical disorders right now.
Okay. I need to.
Yes, cancel the
Shut your mouth!
No! This is not freedom. Are you serious? You heard it! You cannot. Ow! See, what? Sir, you need to get him to stop doing this. I called. I called my God. You gotta get him to stop doing it.
Is there a cage anywhere?
I called the cop.
I've been trying to figure out what's going on.
And he just.
You put him in my car.
34-5 county.
34-5.
I'm just losing, like, my shit a little bit. That's why I
What's going on?
You don't have to talk to.
I wasn't choking you, ma'am.
I don't want to you. I don't want to you. I don't want to talk to him. He just choked me. He choked my dog. Pushed my head.
You unlock that.
And the man is forcefully restrained without proper justification. His plea to be heard is ignored, and officers quickly proceed with physical force, which was excessive given the circumstances.
Nothing's going on. I had my kids in the shower. I did a little lie to him that he wanted me to call.
You did a lie?
A little lie to him. Like, I said I called or emailed somebody and he got mad. I said I emailed somebody and he got mad. And like I said, he's going through medical disorders right
Okay,
now.
so what's going on with his medical problems so we can try and get him help?
He's stuck in like 5 years ago.
Okay.
Me cheating on him. Yada yada.
Okay.
The doctor's 100% aware of this.
3410 arriving.
But I don't want to talk to you.
Okay, well,
I need to know if my pig's inside now too.
your pig?
Yes, I have a pig.
What is your name?
You don't need my name.
Okay, well,
I want charges on you.
Okay, that's fine.
For no apparent reason. No reason to arrest him. Because he said just let him get dressed. And I was dressing our kids and I didn't want you to see him naked.
I needed to make sure that you were okay and he was okay. And then all hell broke loose. Okay?
All hell broke loose because you started choking him.
I did not choke him.
Yes, you did.
Despite the man's girlfriend trying to explain that there were his medical conditions and children involved, the police ignore his statements. They fail to act with the required sensitivity in a domestic disturbance, worsening the situation.
And get info on that dog because it was biting me on the freaking leg.
Same thing happened here a couple years ago. Goss and I witnessed the domestic. He hit her. I chased in after him, tackled him, and she claims I hit the kid and did all.
39-7. Clear me the follow-up and put me on the other front. 39-7, okay.
Resisting at this point. I have theoretically can take both of them. All right, you called for the police. Help me understand what's going on.
I don't want to talk to you no more. You just like choked my girl like that. I did nothing wrong. I followed the law. I know you can't do what you just did to me.
Okay.
And I know
that's
that.
a conversation for another time.
No, it's not. I mean, what the hell?
Do you want to talk to this officer instead?
Yes, I would
okay.
actually.
Officer Rainier, would you take a statement and get his information?
Past domestic incident is mentioned, but police fail to consider or investigate the story. Instead, they rely on presumptions about host behavior and history, showing a lack of fairness.
Okay.
So you have him on what? Resisting?
Yeah, resist. Nah, not just resisting.
Right,
okay, so we'll take him back to station on that. Yes? Okay. That works. All right, according to the chief, nothing like physical prior to arrival, so we have him just for the resisting. So we'll take him back.
Process.
Yep. What's that? No, it's fine. The camera's on.
What was that officer's name? Just walked by, sir.
Officer Rainier.
Rainier, that one? In front of us?
It's Detective Saborski.
Okay, thank you.
County 34-5.
34-5.
Male 70 en route to station 6-3 for the start.
The officers repeatedly discuss detaining the man for light resisting, but their actions appear overly aggressive for the situation. The man's attempts to seek help and clarify the situation are dismissed, and no attempt is made to de-escalate the encounter.
Alrighty. Alright, when the handcuffs are released, place your hand on your head. You understand?
Yep.
Okay, same on this side, alright? There you go. Okay, you can bring your hands down. I need you to take your chain off for a minute.
It doesn't come off. The clasp is broke. And I'd really not like to get it broke.
Okay, alright, just take a seat. We'll be with you shortly, alright?
The man is taken to the station where he is processed without addressing his medical and emotional concerns. The police's handling of the entire situation reflects a lack of professionalism and accountability, further traumatizing him. The police in this case failed to uphold their duty to serve and protect the woman who called for help. Yet she was met with force and hostility. Pennsylvania law emphasizes the importance of de-escalation, especially in domestic disturbance cases where emotions are often heightened. Unfortunately, the officers involved neglected these principles, opting for confrontation rather than communication. Under Pennsylvania's resisting arrest statute, Chapter 18, Section 5104, individuals are penalized for obstructing law enforcement during their duty. However, in this case, the police misused the statute to justify their overreaction. The officer's excessive response to minor resistance shows a troubling disregard for the woman's rights and the intent of the law. Had the officers followed best practices for de-escalation and communication, this situation could have been resolved peacefully. Instead, their aggressive tactics resulted in the unjust detention of a man who had simply asked for help. His case is a powerful reminder of the importance of knowing your legal rights. Up next, a shocking incident in New Jersey will reveal surprising errors made by the police. The police officer detains the surfer without clear cause, stating he needs a beach badge. The surfer calmly argues that he's not on the beach, but in the water, where a badge isn't required.
I'm not going to ask you too many more times. You're not free to leave. You are. And you take another step, you'll be arrested. I promise you. I promise you.
Because I'm surfing?
Yeah. Just come here.
No. You can talk to Harry Hartson about it.
Talk to whoever you want about it. You're talking to me right now.
I'm not doing anything wrong.
Okay. Without a beach badge, though. So we need your information.
Because I'm not on the beach. You're allowed to access the water to surf or to fish.
Despite the surfer offering to send legal references regarding free access to the water, the officer dismisses explanations and insists on immediate compliance, showing a lack of understanding of local laws.
You are?
Yes.
Yeah.
And you don't need a beach badge for that.
You need a beach badge to get onto this beach. This isn't freebie. I'm not going to argue with you. You're going to provide your name and information?
No.
After this transaction is done, I'll email you the free access law, and I'll also email you Title 40, which regulates the municipalities to charge free beach. Okay?
Great.
For the time being, we need your information. No? Okay. 726-52. You're now free to go.
All right, good call.
The officer escalates the situation by attempting to arrest the surfer, even though he had not committed a crime. The surfer reasonably questions why he is being arrested, but is met with force instead of a dialogue.
Stop! Get out of my face, dude.
Put your hand behind your back.
No. Why are you guys arresting him? His badge is right here. I will call Harry Hartson. What the fuck is this? I'm gonna call him.
Dude, I didn't do. I have my badge right there.
His badge is right here.
19th boardwalk. No resisting.
Why did he have to take his name?
Please let go of me. You are literally, bro. You are not allowed to do this.
Dude, his badge is right here.
You are not allowed to do this.
Please stop.
Okay.
Stop.
Get her back.
Don't fucking touch me.
Put your hand behind your back. Put him on your back. Stop resisting. Put your hand behind your back. No.
What the fuck? What the fuck is wrong with you guys?
Get on the radio.
The surfer's attempt to resist the unlawful arrest leads to the use of unnecessary physical force. Instead of calming the situation, the officers manhandle him, contributing to the escalation of the conflict.
Hey, call Harry Hartson, please. I have a badge.
Why would you fucking choke him? Because he doesn't have a...
Put your hand behind your back.
No, I have a badge. I'm not letting you arrest me, bro. Hey, stop! Ah, fucking assholes!
No, that's what happened. You have to do something.
This guy Okay, your career is done. Your career is done, bro.
We got it too.
I have a fucking youth badge, bro.
Freaking all of us out. We all live here.
Bro, can you please stop? You got these things so tight on me, man.
You're hurting.
Can you please fuck it? Just a hair, dude? Come on.
Bystanders point out that the surfer does indeed possess a valid beach badge. However, the police ignore this critical piece of information and continue the arrest without verifying the claim.
Ridiculous.
Clear the walkway.
I was walking to the shower.
All of this. I want to know where the head of the police department is.
Can you please fuck off me, dude?
Why are you guys
Yo, can you loosen it a little bit, bro? You're cutting my wrist.
We're getting up, walking straight off.
I just told you.
Okay, have a seat.
Can you please, sir? I'm begging you at this point.
Have a seat. There you go. All right. Go, get him in. Hold on. Meet you there. Okay. Okay. Resume your zones. I'm going in, okay?
The surfer complains about overly tight handcuffs, which cause him significant pain. His requests for relief are met with indifference, showcasing a lack of basic humanity and professionalism on the part of the officers. This case underscores the critical need to protect civil rights and ensure transparency in law enforcement. A fair and just society relies on mutual respect and understanding between the police and citizens. Hey everyone, what are your thoughts on this situation? Drop your comments below and make sure to subscribe for more engaging and informative content coming your way. Thanks for all your support. Hey everyone, what do you think about this situation? If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and support us with a donation. Thank you so much.